trouble. You're going to need some of that because Canada's out for a win tonight, and Georgetown looking to go 2-0.
If Canada does not win, they would have to bank on an 0-2 Japan to get a win against Georgetown. So pretty much a must-win. Here's Xavier Lee down low. Double comes to Belaki. Lee, little ball fake into the lane, and he'll get the roll.
Great job. Great job on the shot fake, the pull-up. Take the mid-range shot. I know the analytics people don't like it, but 3 is better than 2, but 2 is better than nothing, Timmy.
Caleb Williams wearing the 4 for Georgetown. You'll see Matt get a lot of touches, and Vince Iwuchukwu with his first touch, in and out, rebound Belaki. Lee and Mack went head-to-head in the Ivy League for a year, Princeton and Harvard. A couple of smart kids running the point. You know coaches love that, Jonesy.
Love a guy that knows what he's doing out there.
Belaki tried to find Elias Ralph, but it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Canada as we look at their head coach, Dave Smart. Legendary Canadian college coach, won 13 national championships and is now at the University of the Pacific.
Well, he's trying to get a lot done in a short time with this team.
Mahi has it blocked by Iwuchukwu. Abraham on the run, hands off for Mack. Wide open, far side, Caleb Williams. Front rim rebound, Vashon Alette. Belaki moving in for the screen. Double comes on Alette. And he's able to tap it to Belaki. Some loose ball here and a foul called on Canada.
Canada careless with the ball. A couple of deflections, not passing twice. Gotta look after the basketball.
Ed Cooley, in his 3rd season as the head coach at Georgetown, talked to us about restoring the legacy that is Georgetown basketball, one of the blue bloods. Mack in the lane, rebound Belaki. So Georgetown starts a little cold after they absolutely destroyed Japan in their first game. Ralph spins, front rim, rebounded by Deshaun Harris-Smith, who had a good first game for Georgetown. Big fella stepping out and knocking down.
Well, that's what hurt Canada last night, giving those up. Need a little better ball pressure.
Got an offensive foul. Iwuchukwu drawing it. So Vince Iwuchukwu, the 7'1" senior from Nigeria, played at USC before starting his work around.
Yeah, did a nice job at both ends, stepping out, taking the charge, and then knocking down the 3, and then at the other end, standing in, taking the charge. Canada, a little out of sorts early.
Abraham for 3, and he'll knock down.
Got to guard the 3. Now that hurt Canada last night early on.
Looking to answer back. Rattles in and out and rebounded by Georgetown. Isaiah Abraham once again. Mack off the screen. Picked up the dribble. Deshaun kicks out. Abraham again. And the rebound goes to Alette on a good box out from Nwoku. Lead pass. Ralph off the glass and good.
Alette with a great hit-ahead pass. And then the catch. Ralph's got to feel good about that after last night just not being able to get anything going.
A lot of Canadians struggled to shoot it yesterday against Brazil in what turned out to be a pretty good game. Iwuchukwu is fouled by Nwoku.
Nice 2-man game there, but on the previous play, Canada doing a real nice job. This is the kind of stuff that Vashon Alette was referring to when he said, I got to get my teammates involved. I've got to do other things. Great hit-ahead pass. No need to grind in the half court. Try to get something that or manufacture something, hit the ball ahead, throw it ahead, get it up there, get the easy ones before the defense can get set.
Mentioned the 7-footer, Vince Iwuchukwu. Started at USC, ended up going to St. John's where he didn't see much playing time, just over 7 minutes a game after starting 11 as a sophomore at USC. And is transferred to play for Ed Cooley at Georgetown.
Georgetown into a little pressure here, going to take some time off the clock.
Ralph almost tied up. Gets it back to Ouellette. 10 on the shot clock. He's doubled. Nwoku, a little short. Mullane follows it up and stuffs it down.
Good patience there by Canada, working against the pressure. Best spot is in the middle. They got it there twice and ended up with a bucket.
Here's Caleb Williams. Iwuchukwu again stepping out. Short the follow. Caleb Williams, and it's sent out. But they'll call that a goaltend.
Yeah, it might have been on the way up, but it doesn't always work. That one didn't work.
Ouellette out there working into the paint. Look for the foul, but Elias will follow up. Elias Ralph plays for Dave Smart at Pacific.
I said he's got to feel good about touching the ball and playing more than 57 seconds and 2 fouls like last night.
Alafanua is checked in for Georgetown. Mack short on both. It'll go out of bounds to Canada.
Keep an eye on the offensive rebounding if you're Canada. Can't give Georgetown second and third opportunities.
Canada 4 of 9 to start. Georgetown is 3 of 10. Ralph looking down low for Nwoku. He is fouled by Jaden Fort.
Great sequence there. Canada with the cross screen block to block and then going high-low. Georgetown defender on an island and ended up taking the foul.
We mentioned a few injuries to the Hoya squad. KJ Lewis, transfer portal guy, wrist injury. Langston Love, transfer portal guy's got an ankle injury. Mason Moses, a knee, and Kayvon Mulready was part of a really impressive 2024 recruiting class. Also out, he has a knee injury. So you might see Malik Mack shoulder a lot of this if it's a tight game. Julius Alafanua. New Zealand, a 4th place finish at the FIBA U19, and Julius was a big part of that.
Nice defense there by Nwoku.
Now he's working on Alafanua. Wanted a foul, weak side rebound. Ralph, he's blocked. But he keeps the dribble alive. Here's Bashawn Ouellette. Got a little shake with his bake. Doesn't have the make, though. Dave Smart, Canada's bench, wanted a foul. Malik Mack on the crossover, and he'll be fouled. We get a timeout on the floor. Close game early. Georgetown and Canada in Toronto. 40th overall, and Thomas Sorber, who went 15th overall. So just 2 returning starters. But this is Georgetown, and they have retooled.
Yeah, and it's something that, you know, you think back into as Ed Cooley's trying to restore the past glory, you think back to Georgetown. Timmy, you called them one of the Blue Bloods. They were down for a while. You know, the rest of the world, the rest of the NCAA landscape kind of caught up to them, and you know they were having their issues. So they're trying to put it back on the road. The good thing is, though, they've always been able to send guys to the league. It's been a place that has produced some really, really good players.
Yeah, we might get into that a little later on in the